Where am I? Where is
you? Welcome.
Where am I right now?
You are at LMVL.club. Can't you tell?
Ooh.
The pink everywhere, the white, the lights.
It is so cute in here.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so LMVL.club is basically a physical manifestation of LivingMiVidaLoca.com, which is our Orange County brand.
Living Mi Vida Loca. If y'all know, everyone knows. This person right here is the founder of Living Mi Vida Loca.
You know what? It happens to all of us. You know what? Well, that's why we did the whole LMVL.
Okay, yeah.
So LMVL just kind of like rolls off the tongue.
Okay, LMVL. Yeah, I'll try.
Yeah.
But I do like saying Living Mi Vida
Loca, right?
Yeah, right.
Like you always just feel so much like you're doing something.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Like, we all are. So that's kind of where like the whole name came from.
Okay.
Was because I was a first-time mom.
Okay.
And it seemed like even though I wanted to have like a super plain day, like there was something happening. And it's like everybody was having like that crazy life.
Yes.
And it didn't exactly mean that you were like doing like crazy stuff, but it was just like, it was just constant like craziness.
And that's how that name came.
And that's how the name came about.
Oh,
yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, so it hasn't changed. Every day is still something like the craziest things happen all the time.
Those are the best things that happen.
Yes, but then it's like, how is this my life? Like, what is happening right now? I have so many of those moments.
But those are the moments that like they're always great stories to tell them.
Oh,
no?
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
it's always something that happens.
Well, we're gonna ask you what some of those moments are later on. Okay. We first want to come into her home here, and we have to eat. There has to be some food. Always.
And coffee, cafecito.
Cafecito. So that's what we got going on here. Okay, so I asked Pati, I was like, what is your favorite food? And she's like, honestly, I really like coffee. Just black coffee.
Love black coffee. Every day, it's a must.
And she said, I always drink McDonald's black coffee. And I was like, okay. All right, if you're such a fan here, let's put your fandom to the test, girl.
Oh my God.
So that's what we're gonna do right now with her, okay? So we got coffee from McDonald's, right? Her coffee, Carl's Jr. and Winchell's. And she also likes to eat her apple fritter. So here, this is your apple fritter.
Oh, thank you.
You can eat that with your coffee.
I love an apple fritter. It's my favorite.
And then here from her own club, we got these look at these cute little cups right here. So we're gonna pour some coffee in here, and then we're gonna put a blindfold on because we gotta make sure this is like true. And all you have to do is guess which one is McDonald's. You don't have to guess like which one's what. You just have to tell me this one's McDonald's.
Oh, no.
Dude, yes.
How many takes do we get? Oh my God. First take? Okay.
All right, so here, you wanna help me pour
Yeah.
some of this? I wonder if it looks any different, no?
What, the colors?
The coffee, yeah.
We'll see.
Okay.
Okay. There's that one. I remember when Carl's first started brewing, like there's this new batch of coffee. It was such a big deal because they made this thing strong. It was so yummy, and now they kind of diluted it, but it used to be a lot better. And like you could literally taste like the coffee grains.
Oh, what?
No, it's crazy. Okay.
Okay, are you nervous? How are we feeling right now?
I am nervous because I already forgot which one's which.
I'm excited. Yeah, I know. Wait, let me put this on. Okay, wait. So
Okay.
this is McDonald's, this is Carl's Jr., and this is Winchell's. Right? Oh, which one's?
Well, I'm gonna have my things.
Well, let's pour some more. Here, come. You wanna help?
Here. Okay, so this one's here, right?
This one's Carl's. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's pour a little bit more then.
Okay.
Right.
Perfect.
Get your apple fritter out.
Okay.
You can
Aw, so baby.
I do. It's like, well, here.
It's
you
a
can
little baby one.
too.
No, this is perfect.
Is that
This
perfect?
is perfect.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
You wanna put it on?
Okay.
And then I'm gonna switch them around. Yeah. And I'm gonna look at Anna. Which one do you think I should?
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Wait.
And go.
No. Yeah.
No?
No, we're gonna do it. We're switching it.
So those cups are one of our biggest things that we enjoy as a club is we like to thrift. So these are actually thrifted little teacups from the mustard market over in Fullerton.
Oh.
Have you been there?
No.
It's really cute.
That's cute.
Yeah, they had this whole little set.
Okay.
I I am so nervous.
I'm really excited for this.
I'm so nervous.
Okay, I'm gonna hand them to you.
Okay.
So this one's the first one. And if you feel like you automatically already know, you can say it, or we can just wait.
Okay. Alrighty. Ready?
Ready.
Okay. It's very acidic.
Okay.
I'm thinking this is probably not McDonald's.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll find out later.
Okay.
I'm not gonna tell you yet. Step one.
Oh my goodness. What if I... It can go wrong. Okay, that tastes like McDonald's.
Okay. And then the last one.
That one's really good. The other one's kind of acidic.
Yeah. This is the last one. Okay. And then bring the cups. I'm gonna show her which one's which.
Huh. I think the first one was Winchell's, second was McDonald's, and this one is Carl's.
Okay.
Okay.
No, don't you do anything
No.
just yet. We're gonna put the cups in front of the cups of what you think it is.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Wait, are you sure about that one?
It could be a total fake.
I mean, we may. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, wait.
I may have found a new favorite though.
I think that's what I was thinking. I was like, it could be
I
your
know.
favorite.
My second one was the second one was my favorite.
The second one was your favorite.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's gonna be, just so you know, it's gonna be like this side is the first one.
Okay.
And then the middle and then the last one.
Okay.
So you think it was the second one, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you didn't like, which one did you really not like?
The first one.
The first one.
I think it was acidic.
All right. Go for it.
Oh my gosh!
I think you just found yourself a new.
I know, Winchell's.
Yes.
What?
And Carl's.
And Carl's, yeah.
So
but
at
that
least
one,
you-
that one
yeah.
was a good one.
At least
too.
you didn't say you didn't like.
Like, oh my gosh,
That
can you
would have not been
imagine?
McDonald's, because that could have been.
I would have been like, which franchise did he get that one from? I want to try this one now, though. That one's good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What do you like about it?
It's not acidic like this one is. This one,
Yeah, that's for sure.
you know, they taste very similar.
See?
They taste very similar. This one tastes a little bit like a darker roast.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and this one's a little bit more of a blonde roast, which maybe is because it's in the morning.
Oh.
You know, Starbucks only does blonde roast in the morning.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, and blonde roast has
Oh.
more caffeine than dark roast. Yeah.
I would not think that. I would.
I
think
know,
the
right?
opposite.
Because usually you think, yeah, but no. But if you want to
Oh.
get like a good
A
dose
good
of
wire.
caffeine,
Get wired.
yeah, you need to ask for a blonde roast.
Okay. So now I've never had the apple fritter. So I'm gonna try it for the first time. The one from McDonald's.
They're yummy.
Yeah, take these home, and then this one we'll give to Anna.
Well, but now, I mean, if Winter's coffee is this good, you can go grab an apple fritter and a coffee from there.
From there, yeah.
Do they have a drive-thru?
That one, the location that's over here, no, that. But
Oh.
it has a nice parking lot. So it's
Okay.
fine. I don't know.
Okay.
I was telling my friends the other day, I was like, you know what? I want to go somewhere for dinner where there's a parking lot.
As
That's
opposed
when you
to
know.
what?
Like street parking and stuff, because you can't find it. So
Oh.
I'm like, I feel like I'm at that age now where I'm like,
I never
convenience.
thought about that. I always think about, I mean,
Really? I know. I'm
I,
like,
well, I don't, where do I go that doesn't have a parking lot?
So we went to downtown Fullerton, and I was like,
Oh.
yeah, and I was like, ugh, and it was fine. I found parking, pero you
Well,
know.
they have that, yeah, parking
They do
stuff
have
down
some
there.
structure.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Okay. You know me, I'm a foodie, so I'm gonna dissect this. Okay. So the size is, it's nice,
Baby.
it's cute. It's a cute little size, right?
I mean, mine's smaller than yours now.
Oh, really? Oh,
Well, now, because I bit it.
Oh, okay. You know what I can already tell though? I do like it. Feels like sturdy. Mm-hmm. Eso me gusta. I like that. I like a good sturdy donut.
Like it has tons of butter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what makes them sturdy?
Yes!
Okay. Well then, yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. The look of it looks kind of like.
Like they just like mushed it together,
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like monkey bread.
Yeah. But
It's yummy. What's really interesting about the way it's made, it almost reminds me of a cinnamon roll, where it's kind of like in yeah,
like
because
a
like a regular apple
closeness.
fritter would be like one, and then it's
Yes.
like yeah, but this one's almost like a cinnamon roll.
Okay. It's like a cinnamon roll. It's
It's yummy
it's
without the
just-
icing, which I'm not crazy about icing, It's yummy,
This is
huh?
good, yeah.
Yeah, with the
I'm
black
surprised.
coffee. Oh, really?
Because it looks kind of funny.
It does look funny. But I hear they
yeah,
have
I do
other
have
stuff.
coffee.
I hear they have.
Thank you.
My friend Stephanie, who's also on the team, she gets a blueberry muffin. I've never had that though.
I do like their cookies. They have good cookies. Where do you go for so this is like a good breakfast. What do you do for lunch? Where do you go? Where's a good spot that you like?
I don't. You know what? I don't really do lunch or breakfast. You know what?
You do breakfast with us.
Yeah, I do. You know, well, Pandora has a really good farmer's omelet. Yeah, they have a really good farmer's omelet. So that's kind of like a breakfast lunch.
Okay. But this is surprisingly really good. Sorry, I'm like in shock right now.
Yeah, same. Well, and you know what? I'm not like a big. We got it. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking McDonald's coffee, but
I know, but what is it? Is it like a lot? Oh, you just put like
we
creamer
just
and
put
stuff.
creamer and sugar, yeah.
Oh,
She likes the sugar, I like the cream, so we're just sharing it.
yeah, this is good. Well, it tastes good with the black coffee because it's kind of sweet. I can't do really a lot of sweets. I'll get a headache.
It kind of like it's a good balance.
Yeah. Yeah, but lunch Anipalcos is good for lunch.
Okay. I've never been there.
They have 2 locations. They have the one on Main Street here in Orange, and they have the one at the hotel.
Okay, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay, good tips over here.
Yeah, that place is really good. That place is really good.
Okay. And what about dinner?
Dinner, I love Gabby's. Gabby's is my favorite.
Gabby's. It's right here.
Gabby's is like literally across the street from here.
It's very good.
Yeah, they have like a really good, what is it, black oil?
Oh.
And it's crazy because they put grapes on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But it's still like super good. They have this spicy jalapeno like margarita that's really yummy. Yeah, you'd like it. You should go.
Okay.
You should go.
Okay, so what is one food that you really, really, really like, but you try to like moderate how much you have of it? Like you're just like that's your like. What comes to mind?
My first are chips.
What kind of chips? What kind
like
of chips?
tortilla chips. Or any chips actually. Like I am like so like I need to stop eating them.
So salty.
So then I was like, okay, well, no chips during the week, you know. So I have to like, and then, but my biggest, I guess, like guilty pleasure would be those Cheeto Puffs. I will get through a whole week just knowing that there's a bag of Cheeto Puffs waiting for me on Sundays.
Let's break this down. Because there's something about the texture of that.
Oh, it just like dissolves in your mouth. And then like the Mexican, have you tried the Mexican ones? The bolitas?
Oh, I literally was gonna ask you about that. The Chile ones, right?
No, just the regular.
Just the regular one. You don't like the Chile ones?
No, I mean, yeah, I'm okay. I like the regular ones.
The Mexican ones are like
they're so
fire,
good,
fire,
and they just like
fire,
melt in your mouth. I know. Then my husband Alex bought me like a while ago. He bought me like the whole like huge container of those cheese puffs, and I'm like, okay, that cannot happen anymore. No, because I'll go through that. I know like no moderation. I know no moderation when it comes to that.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love how people get fired. You got all fired up.
It's so good. So today,
so good.
There's a bag of Cheeto Puffs
waiting for
me, and I'm so excited to eat them.
They're so good. Yeah. I agree. I'm a big fan of those too. But you should try the Chile ones.
The Chile ones, I'll try them. Good. You know what? My nephew brought over some other ones, and they were like chipotle. It was kind of so funky. Really? I had no idea. No, it was not good.
Oh, it was not good. Okay.
They were Mexican ones, and I was like, "What is this?" And he's tried again, thinking it's gonna taste different, and then it doesn't. And I'm like,
"Yeah, sometimes the classics are better."
Yeah,
I get that.
So I'm not really like a big like dessert person.
Okay,
but I like this I like, and I like the I'm more of like a volume eater.
Okay, what's that?
So like when you eat when you need like a lot of it, like so popcorn, grapes, yeah. So like any puffs, so anything where you're like eating like a volume of it.
Okay, you like your snacks.
I do.
I love that's snacks.
You know, and that's why I don't have breakfast or lunch.
Okay, yeah, you got
because
your snacks.
It's like snacking, which is
that sounds fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to be doing that though.
Well, but if you're not eating the other stuff, we're not nutritionists here. Okay, clearly we're not. Okay, we're just talking about the love of food, and we all have our own.
Yeah, so I basically eat like birds, basically, just like little bits, like yeah. Well, you know, that's kind of why I like buffets. I love buffets.
I love buffets.
Yes, because you can have like a lot of like like just
Different
little
things.
bits of a lot of things.
Yes. Is there a buffet that you really like?
Well, Torito's pretty good.
Oh, Doritos.
Yeah.
There's not a lot in Orange County though, right?
There's the one at the block.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There is one?
Yeah.
Oh, the El Torito.
Well, before they close it down,
Yeah.
they're gonna put it in and out.
Well, I
there.
like Sioux Plantation. Do you remember that?
Oh, I love Sioux Plantation.
So R.I.P. Right?
Yes. You know why? Because I'm vegetarian, and so they had a bunch of vegetarian food.
Bring it back, girl.
I know.
Bring it back.
Single-handedly, dude. Single-handedly, I
No,
would-
seriously, that's a good segue. This girl is like, she's moving mountains over here in
Oh.
Orange County. No, this is a celebration of what you're building, what you built, and we can't wait to learn more about you and what you're doing. And yes, I think you can single-handedly bring back Sioux Plantation or a version of it.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine? That'd be
Dude.
amazing. I was like,
This?
oh my god, what does that look like?
Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad I'm
Yeah.
planting the seed because we need. There's a lot of people who want it
Do you remember
back.
the ginger soup they had?
Yeah,
The ginger with the tofu?
Yeah.
Oh, that was so yummy.
all of it. I like the ranch personally.
The ranch, like the
Ranch,
dressing?
yeah, the ranch.
Oh,
dressing.
I don't
You
think I ever
remember?
had it. Well, I don't think I ever had it.
That was so good.
I know.
Yeah, make sure you bring that back as part of your.
As long as
bring
you're
it
doing
back,
all this,
girl.
like bring back the ranch dressing.
Yeah, just do that.
You're funny.
Okay, well, now that she's got her coffee. Apparently, oh, now she's doing more with.
I know, it's pretty yummy. It's pretty yummy.
Well, I'm glad it surprised you. Okay, so now we're gonna do a little mini tour of this place, and then we're gonna sit down and chat and learn a little bit more about Pati and how this all came to be. So, let's go.
Alrighty,
All
let's
right,
do it.
let's do it.
Welcome.
Where are we?
So we are at LMVL.club, which is here in Old Town Orange. We just, January 16th, I think, we got the keys. And we're like, okay, let's get it done. So we, as a team, all pulled together and we manifested this whole deal. And so we're very excited for you guys to be here today.
Oh. Okay, show us around. What do we got? We're gonna start over here at this corner.
So we have this little like rattan chair to kind of just chill. Like if you want to just be like looking outside or like reading, something like that. It's just a really casual place. So this place, originally we had thought it was gonna be a co-working space. But as time went on, we found that our people really wanted like an event space to be able to host your own events and workshops and anything like that. So that's essentially what this place is. We work out of here, but if anybody wants to join us, they're more than welcome to. And Stephanie and I are usually sitting at that table, and it's so fun because I get to work with her every day, and that's amazing. So here we have just a little arch, and this one we included for anybody that wants to use it during their events, and they can put balloons on it, they can hang things from it. It's really nice because they can to add something to it without having to bring any more stuff in. We have seating areas, we have plants because we love plants. So we have different seating areas, and we just like to have different options for people that want to come in to kind of relax. We host like wine education classes here, so it's a really lax place to do like a lot of different things. We have our amazing bookshelf with like tons of games and pretty things. So actually this is one of my favorite pieces here. It's a little Connect 4. But what I like about this is that it's actually from a blogger. It's called Kylo Chic. I don't know if you...
No.
Okay, so Kylo Chic is a blogger and she designs all these things. And so I don't know, I'm kind of a fan because you feel like you're supporting like a fellow blogger, you know? So it's really cool. Obviously we go with the pink and we do try to reuse and thrift as much as we can. So even like this little loteria box, we kind of just like reused the packaging and just left it in there. So, but it kind of still goes.
That's cute. Oh,
Yes.
you got Little Mermaid.
Yes, plus we love Tetris.
I love it.
Yeah, then we love Bando because Bando is a favorite. And then we have different seating. We have a little settee here with the pink velvet chairs, which were also bought secondhand by from one of our friends.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we're huge on thrifting, secondhand, just reusing, reducing, doing all the 3 R's because we do try to reduce our footprint here on Earth. Okay, we have our beautiful chandelier, which we love because it just gives it a little glitz. We do try to focus on getting as much pink in here as we can, because as much as we try to really do like a gender neutral space, it didn't happen. Like it just kept going to pink.
Like so the pink kept on coming back.
Exactly. So we're like, okay, you know what? It is what it is. We're gonna do it. So we kind of just rolled. We went right into it. We have tons of magazine subscriptions because we love magazines, and it's just nice to kind of get that inspiration. Our little kitchenette with our coffee makers, because you can't have more than, you can never have enough coffee. So, and pink, of course. So we have our pink Keurig and our Nespresso. For the Keurig, we do have those biodegradable pods, the ones from Oakland. I think Green Day makes it. So we do still try to focus, even though it is Keurig, there are ways to make it a little bit earth friendly.
Got her? Mama, you got her? Right here? Yeah, that's good. Okay.
Welcome to Living Vida Loca. This is a safe space where people want to come in and create and really want to test out new things for them to see how the public responds to them. I mean, maybe it's you want to launch a new cookie and you want people to try it out. Then you join whatever pop-ups and see how it sells. Maybe you want to start hosting classes and you don't have anywhere to host them. So that space would be where you would kind of try that out.
And hey, Papi, how do you live your vida loca?
How do I live in vida loca?
Yeah.
I kind of just, I don't stick to my schedule, basically. I'm so bad at that. Living vida loca is just kind of just doing your own thing. I mean, really, it's living, it's just doing what you want to do because you don't want to have any regrets. So you're just gonna go out and do it.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is. I do want to talk about this little picture though.
Let's do it.
So this one is actually by another, it's by a watercolor artist. She's out of Orange County, Debra Mejia. And so she did all this. And so she sells them. I know, but and she takes, yeah, so isn't how cute. And what I liked about it though is that I feel like Latinas are represented in this because it doesn't look like very general market. You know, so I'm very happy to be meeting all these different artists and people that really cater to the Latino community, just like Debbie. So I'm really happy to have met her. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Am I doing this right? Okay, listen.
Yeah.
Okay. Patty just taught me something. What am I doing? Teach everybody else.
Like
what am I doing? What have I done?
So you moved your legs over to one side and moved your body over to the other side, and you kind of curved your back and put your shoulders back, and you slimmed your silhouette a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm okay with that.
Your body will hurt after a while, but it's okay.
Really? It's worth it. It's worth it.
It's
I know.
worth it.
I'm gonna try my best here. But okay, so we've now taken a tour of LMVL.
There we go.
Woo! And now we are in the best seat in the house right here. I feel like you can have so many like
little combos. This is where we talk for the first time.
This is whoa!
This is where we talk. Yeah.
I was very shy. I was like,
what?
Yeah, I told Saul, I was like, I need to meet this girl, this lady. I was like, dude, this lady.
The señora.
Like, oh, stop. No. It's a chica. Okay, I was like, oh my god, I want to meet her. And so I think he helped facilitate that. And then I was like, and I saw you, and I was like, okay, how do I make my way over there?
Oh
like,
my gosh!
You're sitting here with your vino, and I was like, I was like, I'm just gonna go up to her. Whatever.
Oh
you just
my
do it. You just go for it.
You just do it. Yeah.
And then I asked her, I was like, can I interview for my blog? And you're like, okay.
Yes.
And here we are.
You're so funny.
Just a few months later.
Yeah.
This is very exciting. I don't think, Patty, you realize like what you've done, what you've made, what you are making, and how you're supporting other Latinos here in this community.
Yeah. No,
I
don't. No, okay, because
so,
you know.
No. I'm gonna start with. Why don't you tell everybody what you have going on in your vida loca.
In my vida loca.
This is just like where we are right now is like the tip of the iceberg. So why don't you tell everybody like.
So LMVL is kind of it's branches. So the actual company is Cordoba Media Group, and we have different entities under that. So we have Living Vida Loca.
Okay.
which is an Orange County brand. We share fun things to see, eat, and do in Orange County.
Follow them.
We have I Heart Old Town Orange, which is a guide to Old Town Orange, and that one was actually created by Kelly and her team, and we bought it from her this year. Because first of all, I was such a fangirl of hers. Like, oh my gosh, I know. So like for that to happen that was like a huge moment.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
We're gonna dive into that in just a minute. By the way, yeah, we're going back to that.
Is it back hurting?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I can do this, Kathy. I'm gonna stick through this.
Yeah. And then what else do I have? We have LMVL Social. And so that's where my partner Stephanie and I, we handle social media management, consulting, education, and training for small businesses, including the mayor of City of Orange. We have schools, restaurants. So we do a lot of that.
Okay, number 3.
And then we have LMVL.club, which is this micro event space where we use it to host events and let others use the space so that they can have somewhere really cool to host their events at.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Is that one more? No.
That's 4.
One more thing. She's a mom.
Oh yeah.
She's a mom. And a wife.
Yes.
And I'm sure a really good friend. So.
Yeah.
OMG.
Oh.
That's a lot. That's a lot. You
I don't know.
that?
I don't.
Do you recognize that?
No.
We're talking about it here, and you don't.
I don't know. I think because I'm in the middle of it, So like for me, like this is just like life, And so when things happen, when something happens, like okay, well let's keep going. So so eventually, like it's like a snowball. It's a snowball effect. Mm-hmm. What started out with it used to be called Vintage Mafia.
What?
Yes, because I used to sell vintage vintage items.
Okay.
And then but it really started because I had just had my kid. It was like 2007. I had just had him, and I was like, you know what? Like my whole life revolved around him, and I was like, that is not my life. Like I felt like I was losing myself. So then I started selling things. And it was Vintage Mafia. And then when somebody offered to send me over some laundry detergent to review,
you're like, oh.
I thought it was a scam.
Oh, really?
Yes, because like, who sends things for you to review? And so I was like, okay, sure. And they sent it over, and I reviewed it, and I did like this little thing, and then they kind of like snowballed into being a blogger, which like back then it's like, what is a blogger?
But back then it was up and coming. That was
it was new, but there wasn't a lot. So back then, people there was companies that would pay $10 to the first 50 people that submitted a link to their article. But that meant that they would get like thousands of submissions, and only the first 50 people would get $10.
Mm-hmm. But you'd go for it.
Yeah. So you did that, and then but then you found a way to get around it, where you just like publish a post and then go back and then do it. It's horrible. It's like that was not a good way to manage a blog post.
Oh my goodness.
And so then different companies started to reach out. We started working with Knott's. We started working with Disney, with Ford.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Pretty big names.
Yeah, and it just happened at the perfect time because the kids were my kid was little, and then like we could go to like the Nickelodeon like sets.
Oh my god.
And so we would be up in LA, Hollywood, and they would be like touring like the different sets, and they'd get to like my kid went to his first concert, Gabba Gabba, because and Gwen Stefani was like sitting next to us, and it was crazy.
Girl.
It was crazy. But I mean, it came at the perfect time because then I got pregnant, had my second kid, and like they were doing like trips to Walt Disney World and the cruise, and they were little, so because of the blog, I was able to give them all these opportunities, which they would never be able to live up to. So yay!
So think about it. Think about like all those that moment in your life, and to now see what you're creating now and the opportunities you're now having. Like you do see there's accomplishments made. You've evolved as a professional. Do you see that?
I haven't. Yeah, I just feel like I don't feel like I'm doing enough because I know that I know that I didn't do enough. I haven't done enough.
How do you know you haven't done
because
enough?
I feel it. Because I know. Because when I go to sleep at night, I could have done more.
Really?
Yes. And so I don't feel like I'm there because I don't feel that sense of like I gave it everything I had, because I don't feel like I have given everything that I have.
Well, we're gonna take this moment to say yes, you're doing a lot. You're doing enough. You're doing great things. Yeah, we're gonna do it because someone who grew up in Orange County, I grew up, I'm Mexican American, and I grew up in Irvine, which is a great town. Hey, it's a great town, but let's just say I was one of few Mexicans that were there, and so for me I was all about I chose to go to Cal State Fullerton because I wanted.
That's where I went.
Oh hey,
I know.
For me, it was like I wanted to reach my roots and in my culture because I didn't have anybody around me to do that.
Yeah.
And in Orange County, there's pockets of that, and you're bringing that Latino culture, the Latinx culture, into you're making it accessible to everybody. And I hope that there's people like me who are like, hey, like I want to feel that. I want to be with my people, and I think you're creating that space with living mi vida loca. I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna say it. Like my sisters were the ones that were like, dude, do you know what this girl's doing? I was like, what? Like, I was like, this is insane. Like, this is so cool what you're doing. And I think it's really exciting because I'm sure that you're in these spaces. And how do you feel being a Latina in these spaces when you're showing up, you're representing?
I think you know what I think it is. I feel like when I'm doing things, it's kind of just like I'm just doing it, and I'm not thinking about it like you are. Mm-hmm. Like when you're saying it, I'm like, wow.
Yes. Right? I tell her all the time.
You're seeing like, or you see like maybe like, but in my head it's not anything like that. Like I'm just like being me, and I just happen to like I'm a Santana born and raised. Went to the Santa Ana school system. Madison, they threw up Century. Then the Santa Ana College, and then Cal State Fullerton.
Okay.
Yeah, and so for me, it's always just. I've always felt like an outsider, So I've never really felt like I fit in. Like I was done with high school like 2 weeks into it. I'm like, no. Like, what is this?
What were you looking for? What is it that you were looking for?
I was looking for something different. I felt like high school, not everybody, but I mean, like the whole idea of it was just very bland.
Okay.
Like I really didn't feel like there was a challenge, and I think I've always just felt more mature than I was, and so I was like, okay, like now what do I do?
Listen, I think that's really interesting because I think it's that you always think about the people that are like making moves, okay? Yeah, you're making moves. I'm talking about you. No, I'm serious. Like you think about these people that you aspire to, and it's like, and that are people that are making change, that they're making things happen, things that for a lot of us are like, oh, like it's too hard, it's too challenging, or I'll never do that. How could I do that? And like I feel that that's what you're defying. You're saying, I'm gonna do this, and I'm doing it, and I think that that's really brave. And I think the reason why thank you for sharing about your experience in high school. It's like you always wonder, like, what were they like in high school? These people, like, what were they thinking? Like they thought outside of the box, and there you have it, folks. Yeah. You knew.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I was such an outsider that I was just friends with everybody. Like how like people are like kind of cliquey. You have like these pockets. Yes. I was just like roaming around and be like whatever. I didn't have like a set group where I was just there all the time. I kind of just like to see what everybody else was like. I mean, girl, I missed like 2 weeks of high school, like straight.
What do you mean you missed? How did you do that?
I just didn't show up. Like I was off doing my thing. I was like, okay.
Dang.
I know.
No, but hey, I mean, you take chances. That's for sure.
I know. So then having to go, and I was taking like honors and AP classes. And so then having to be like,
not condoning it.
Not condoning it.
Not to your son.
Not
to your son.
No, but then like the whole sales thing had to come in, and you had to go like sell yourself to the teacher and be like, hey, like you still pass me, and so it worked out.
It worked out, okay.
Yeah, but I just always felt like I was kind of just done. But even like college, like I didn't do the 4 year. Like I wasn't even thinking about college until like the week that college, like Santa Ana College started.
No way.
Yeah, and so I was like, okay, I better do something. Cause I got married when I was 18. I know.
I didn't know that.
No?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh my god. I didn't.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. Graduated in May, June, July, August, October. I got married 6 months out of high school.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How was that? How was that experience?
It was good. I mean, it was good. It was good. I was just kind of very naive because I had never lived on my own, obviously. My husband had never lived on his own. Okay. And so like it took us a while to kind of figure out how to adult.
Yeah. Together,
Yes. Yeah. And it's scary because you're both growing up at the same time.
Yeah.
So you're having to making sure that you're parallel growing. But yeah, we're gonna is 20 something years now.
High school sweethearts.
Yeah.
You're living in Vida Loca here.
Yeah.
And then you got your husband.
Yeah.
How has he played a role in this living in Vida Loca?
Oh my gosh. I mean, none of this would have been possible without him, because first he had to really understand that it was going to take me years to actually make, money, because, I got laid off in 2009, and I'm like, okay, we have 2 years to figure it out, and so then I had to, start living Vida Loca, and then starting getting like sponsorships and being paid for my work. And so it wasn't, but then also getting paid by just the way of experiences that we wouldn't have been able to do. But because he was like, okay, like, I know like this doesn't look like work, because what we do doesn't look like work half of the time,
So it is work.
Yeah.
It's work, y'all. It is work.
Yeah, but we were like here taking pictures, you're doing videos, you're like making milkshakes with like the Nestle Nido powder, yeah. Yeah, and it's like, well, yeah, this is work, So, no, but he's been instrumental, because, I think more than anything, the fact that we were able to like maintain a relationship while growing the business was huge, because he had to have a lot of patience. And I just know that I wasn't going to be around a lot,
That it reminds me of like Anna over here, because it's very similar. Like, she's trusting me right now. So that's some good advice.
Yeah.
Like, what advice do you have for anybody out there who is thinking about like what you decided to do, and like how to work through that with your partner?
I think you have to be really open. Like, you have to be like, you know what, I'm not gonna be home because I'm gonna be networking. You just have to really lay it out and make sure that they understand that this is gonna take a lot of time, and they have to be okay with you being out. Because there's some couples where it's really hard, because one person is like, well, I want to make sure I have control over them, or I want to know what they're doing, or why are they out, like, drinking wine at, 5, like, how is that work? But it is because you're networking, you're making connections. Yeah. Like, yesterday I went to this gala at the Disneyland Hotel. Ooh. And it doesn't look like work, because, I'm having like, I'm eating and I'm, drinking. I wasn't drinking, but, like, just doing stuff. But it is work, because you're networking, you're meeting these people. And, it's just, and a lot of the times, like, when you meet somebody and you work with somebody, it's gonna come via those channels where it's more of a casual setting. Yeah. So
and your husband gets it.
Yeah, he does. He does. It's so funny,
he's
because
like, you look cute in it though, right? He's complimenting you though, right?
He is. Oh my goodness, I have like the best husband, because he takes care of me so much. He like researches the equipment, and oh my gosh. But it took. Well, now he's used to it, Yeah. But I don't know. He's amazing.
Cool. That's very cool. Well, thank you for the advice.
Yeah.
We will take it into consideration over here on this corner. Well, she's good about like she always like, you look cute in your outfit. I was like, thanks.
Oh. No,
because it is work. It is
work.
Well,
yeah. Sometimes he's like, what are you wearing?
He's like, no.
I'm like, this is cool. What are you talking about? I look amazing. Don't you see this?
Okay, so this path that you've had, have there been moments in this journey that have challenged you, and how did you get through the challenges of having your own business? Like, that's
some challenges. I feel like it's thinking that you're alone. I think it's been the scariest thing, because now like Stephanie works with me, and so does Belinda, but just making sure that I think what's challenging is knowing that people are depending on you. And it gets scary. It gets scary, because it's like, and then that's when you feel like you're not doing enough, and you could be doing more.
I see.
Yeah, because I feel like people are dependent on me, and making sure that the company is bringing in money so that they can live off of that.
Yeah, that's a big. It's like big. That's like big boss. Like, it's like boss.
You're
a boss, man. You're a boss.
Yes, but like when you're not that's why it can be so scary, because like that's very true. You're responsible for somebody's livelihood.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Looking back, you're like, do you think there's anything that could have prepared you more in terms of feeling more like, I don't know, because that's a valid like feeling of like why, and now I understand why you're like, it's not enough, because you have these responsibilities of another person's like, livelihood.
Exactly.
So now, do you think, like, looking back, you're like, could there have been anything that you could have done any different? I feel like no, like this is things just
no.
happen,
I think I could have just worked more, just worked more and made. I think I need more discipline or like accountability, something like that, because there's a lot. There's so much every day. There's like tons of things, and just making sure that everything's getting done. I feel like I could have really benefited from first of all, not having like that scattered brain. Like oh my gosh, I'm like all over the place. And I think you don't. Oh yes.
What?
All over the place. No, like I like this whole ADHD. No, I don't have ADHD, but it's just like having like the constant, like there's a billion things running through my mind, like at all times. Yeah. And so I'll be doing something, but like, wait, what was I doing? And then I like forget, then I move on to something else, So if I would have, or maybe I still can, but I probably won't. If I would have learned like better processes, like this is like having more, like not only more discipline, but okay, this is how you are. Let's figure out how to work with it.
But you got big ideas, girl.
Yeah, that's
you do, and we need that. We need the girl with the big ideas, and that's what I want to talk about. It's like, how do you like take your idea and you're like, I'm gonna run with it? Like, is it just is it a gut feeling? Is it like that? Like, what's your process?
I have no impulse control. It's, oh my God.
Let's talk about that.
No, but what's bad about that is that, be like, okay, let's do it. I'm like, if somebody comes to me, I'll be like, okay, let's figure it out. I have
the soup plantation?
Like the soup plantation.
A buffet and
yeah, we need to bring that back. I have no impulse control. And so, yeah.
But we need people like that, like, to make things move.
Yeah, but then you jump in and you're like, wait, what did I just do? But also, like, that has... I think it's part of like not having any regrets, and that kind of just propels it into just like, okay, let's figure it out. Like we were looking for a space in Old Town Orange for years, just because we wanted to have somewhere to host classes. Oh. And so
that's how that started.
Yeah, for years and years, and we almost got one, and but it was too far away. And then when this came up, our friend Jack from the Potting Shed told us about it. I'm like, okay, so I just called, and I'm like, okay, sure. And then I submitted this stuff, and I was like, okay, what happened? Like, it was like...
Oh my God, that's exciting though. It's like...
It is exciting, but so...
And terrifying.
It is, yeah. Very terrifying, because now you're responsible for rent, which is a lot here in Old Town Orange. A lot here. Yeah. I always have like that, feeling that things will always work out.
There we go. Yeah, what is that feeling? What is it?
I don't know. It's just a feeling. It's like when I travel some still, but like when I used to be traveling a lot, like the company would be like, okay, you need to show up at the airport at this time. I'm like, okay. And I would just like show up there and be like, okay, I wouldn't be prepared at all.
Okay.
And so like things always work out. And so knock on wood, wherever the wood is.
Yeah. I know, walk the whole life. That's so impressive.
Yeah, because I just always trust that things are going to work out.
I love that. And I think that is, not to get like deep, but I do go deep sometimes. But I feel like part of that is like, I think that relationship with yourself. Like you're trusting the universe, but you're also, part of that has to be you trust yourself and trusting your decisions. Yeah. Like you're true to yourself and you're like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do it. Like, nothing's holding you back. And part of that is like, the trust just comes with it. Don't you think?
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. But then like it also happens that like I'm really thinking about everything. Like you're not. So when this phase over, like okay, we're just gonna do it. Or we're gonna do an event. Like I don't think about all the bad things that could happen. Yeah. I just think about okay, it'll be fine. Like somehow it'll work out.
But I think that's good. I think a lot of us sometimes think of all the bad things. I mean, bad things are gonna happen, but I think you learn from them. But to allow yourself, that's what I want to bring in through her. Okay, through her, the energy here is like, what are all the possibilities? What are all the good things that can come of this idea?
Yeah, like, so that's kind of what, but that's definitely what I lived through. Cool. But también, like, that's always so why I always feel like I didn't do enough. Because it's like, oh, well, it did. Like, it worked out. It's like, but I wasn't even trying and it worked out.
But so this is the world, the universe. It takes you in the direction that it needs to.
But like that. I mean, and that's why it's so hard though, because like you think about something and then it happens,
Okay.
And then it's like, well, but what if I would have put more effort into it? What more could have happened?
But you can still put more effort into it and then see what happens.
Yeah.
So
yes.
So that's still possible.
But, yes, exactly. But so like now I'm like, but I'm always like feeling like I didn't do enough because with
Turn
this effort.
No. Turn the page, move on, girl. No,
My head.
No.
My head.
No, tell your head like, thank you for that thought. Thank you.
Next.
Exactly, girl.
Yeah. That's so funny. Yeah.
Girl. Yeah, because then you'll just like, I think then that's like a never ending.
Yeah, it never ends.
Never ending thing. So I think it's about, I don't know, I've recently learned how important it is to just be like really present, you know, just be like I'm enjoying this moment here with you on this couch. It's so comfy. I'm really proud that I have a partner like your husband that is supportive, and I'm just like, you know what, like, a ver qué pasa.
Yeah. That's exactly, I would just be like, okay, sure, let's keep going.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Yeah, so that's kind of how it just flows. And like, I'm telling you, like last month I felt stressed.
Yeah.
And I hadn't felt that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I'm not really stressed.
Okay, that's awesome.
Like, well, yeah, but then I felt it and I was like, oh.
You're like, what is this about? You're like,
ew.
You're like, ew. Off. Wait, what did you really do though?
Yeah, I just did more work. And I was like, okay, I feel better.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to go through like, you just gotta put your head down and just go. Get the work done.
But for the most part, I kind of just like, oh, let's just keep going. It's just life. We're just.
It's that McDonald's coffee that you're drinking every day.
I know.
It's just like. You know what? Sometimes I realize it's like, it's good that you have like these like your little snacks and like these little things that are like that bring you joy. You know, that get you through. Cause like
Oh, the Cheeto Puffs.
I
love
those
Cheeto Puffs. I know. And yeah.
So
plus, yeah.
Okay, so there's a lot of business owners that I come across, and I always want to ask like somebody, like they'll see you, and yes, you are successful, whether you like to know it or not. I know she's gonna laugh. I knew she was gonna laugh when that was coming. You are a successful businesswoman. Let's just call a thing. What is it? Call a thing a thing. Call a spade a spade. So my question to you is like anyone out there who's watching you, who's like, oh my God, you're the lady behind Vida Loca. What advice do you have for them who are like those Latinas out there, small business owners, family business owners who are like, how do I keep going?
I think it's so important to have a good team. Like, I mean, none of this would be possible if I didn't have amazing people with me. Yeah, and I mean, we've had people that have come and gone through Vida Loca, but my team right now is Belinda and Stephanie, and by some part as well, like my husband and my family, because if I need them, like they're here, you know. So I mean, I think, and maybe that's why. Oh my God, I'm getting teary-eyed. But maybe that's what it is. It's like I never feel like I'm alone.
That's awesome. That's so cool that
breakthrough.
Sorry. You're never alone, dude.
Yeah. So,
I love this.
And so maybe that that's why things just kind of feels like it's gonna work out, you know.
That's why. Your family, your team.
Yeah.
And you know what? Like they believe in you. Like they're not gonna be rallying. They're not gonna be rallying behind you because they're like, oh, Papi with their ideas. No, they're rallying. No, they believe. They trust you.
Yeah.
So that trust comes back from them. Like your husband trusts you. Those 2 years where you're like, hey, and he's like, no, she's got it. He trusts you.
Yeah.
And so and then your team too, they trust you, and they're like, dude, she's okay. We're gonna rally behind her, and we're gonna make this happen. So I love that. Hell yeah. I do agree. I'm like, your team is what makes it happen. So.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Like I'm just happen to be the founder, but I mean they're the ones that are really just. I mean. Every day, you know, Stephanie's out there freaking going to Disneyland. Like, oh my God, what's like Disneyland? Just so like just getting in there.
I know, all that stuff. Thank you, Stephanie and Belinda, right?
And Belinda going to all those trips and getting content, and you know she's putting together the weekend events calendar.
What?
They had 50 events last weekend. This weekend. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know. So she's doing all that, you know, and Stephanie's like handling like all the client work, and so I have an amazing team.
Amazing team.
Yeah. And then like my husband, even like when there's the pop-ups, like he comes in here, helps me like set up the tables and all that stuff because he knows.
Dude, that's huge.
Yeah. I mean, even my kid, my 11-year-old, he'll come in and he'll like replace the water cooler because I think it's heavy.
Cute.
I think it's heavy. Yeah. So things like that. Yeah. And they're always like the most random things. Like my husband went to Costless, which is a store here in Orange, and he bought like the disposable like cutting cutting boards.
Oh,
He goes, "Oh, look for your
that's
business."
cute.
I know, and we totally used them. I was like,
He thought of you. He thought
I know,
of like, how can I help
exactly,
her?
exactly. Yeah.
Well, you know what they say?
What?
They say that a good team usually is because of the person on top, and that's you.
Oh, really?
That's what they say.
Huh.
Yeah, in any organization or institution, if you see the people on the team happy and like well and growing and trusting, it's because the person at the top is facilitating that spirit.
Oh.
So I think you should thank yourself too. It is,
yes.
because you keep on telling me like no sé, but it's like no, girl.
I mean, I just try to do right for the people, you know. Like I don't want to let them down.
So you keep doing it.
Yeah.
You keep eating your Cheetos.
I know. Love my cup. Love my Cheetos.
Keep doing it. I heard this one question the other day, actually with the mayor. I think the mayor got asked this question, and it's like, if we could see what your 5th grade teacher would say about Patty in 5th grade, like what would she say about Patty?
My 5th grade teacher. Oh, that would have been Miss Quinn.
Okay, Miss Quinn.
Miss Quinn.
Okay.
I mean, I think she would kind of see how things would have been aligned. Because I've always been like this. Yeah. I've always kind of been doing my own thing, so I don't think she'd be surprised. I don't think she'd be surprised at all. No, because I've always kind of been like out there. Yeah. So.
10-year-old Patty.
I know.
What would she be doing? What would she be doing at recess?
You know what? 10-year-old Patty was selling things door to door.
No way.
Yeah. One of our neighbors would make donuts, and then she would give them to us, and then we'd have to go, like we would go sell door to door.
Okay.
And then
shut up.
Yeah, like my family would buy things on Saturday at the garage sales, and we'd go to the swap meet on Sunday to sell them.
Okay.
We'd get paid $1.
Love it.
The kids would get paid $1, and then we'd have to pay that $1 back to buy dinner.
Oh my god.
I know. I'm like,
so like, come on.
Never, yeah. So it's like, I mean, just learning how to be, always being scrappy and figuring things out, like doing the best with what you have. Yeah.
Wow. So what can we look out for in 2023?
Better organization, hopefully. Yeah, just making sure, like, I would love to be able to book out this space as much as I can, because I mean, really, we wanted this space to be able to give small businesses an opportunity to showcase their brand to the Old Town Orange community, especially because we know how hard it is to get into this area. So just being able to facilitate that is really something that we want to do for other people.
Okay.
And then obviously our social media branding and our company, just being able to figure out some way to be able to offer exposure to other businesses, but without diluting our brand, because you know, if you do too much of it, then your brand isn't going to be worth much, because then you're just one big ad. Right. So just being able to balance that. Okay. Yeah, and I would love to just be more into the community, the City of Orange community. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm involved in the Orange. I'm a board member for the Orange Chamber. Yeah. I'm in the Orange Rotary. So next is the Elks and the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce.
I like to ask this question.
Yeah.
I feel like you're gonna, because you said you're vegetarian, right?
Very.
Or you're well, I guess it wouldn't really matter. But given that we are donas y tortas, if given the choice of only eating one, would you eat a torta or would you eat a donut?
A torta. Oh my god. Always. You know what? Best tortas I've had.
Where at?
Okay. I don't even. It's some carniceria off of by the on Tustin and the 22.
Okay.
It's La Bodega.
Oh, okay.
I know.
Are you serious?
It's a grocery store, but they have a La Michoacana in there.
Okay.
And they make tortas for $7.
Okay, we're gonna have to go.
And it's so good. And they only make jamon. So like
that's my favorite.
Well, but I'm vegetarian.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. They put queso fresco.
Oh, I love.
And they make it like authentic, I know. And they they toast the bread, they put the mayo and they toast it, and it's like all gooey and so. I love mayo.
Me too. Okay, wait. For the masses, tell her what I do with mayo. We'll see how she reacts to me.
She heats up the tortilla. And then she puts a little mayo on the tortilla.
That's it. Oh, I haven't tried it.
And then put a little bit of salt.
Oh,
if you
what
like
kind of mayo?
Any. I don't have a favorite kind of mayo.
Oh, okay.
Do you have a favorite kind of mayo?
Well, I like the ones that's like the home churned one, because not the olive oil one, because that one tastes different.
I don't like the olive oil one either.
Yeah,
a regular
well, it tastes
plain.
different. Yeah. But there's one that's like more hearty.
Oh.
Yeah, like the home style one, the home style mayo.
Okay, you
Really?
have to show me. Yeah.
Yes, no. So I put mayo in soup, like like sopa de caracol. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes, and I dip my fries in it. Like I eat so much.
Wait, so you would eat this tortilla then, right?
Oh yeah. I was like, no, that sounds interesting. I'm gonna try that.
I finally found someone. Everyone makes fun of me.
With
They think I'm a
corn
weirdo.
or flour?
Any.
Okay.
Honestly, I do like the corn tortillas. I prefer
Yeah.
that. But whenever my mom goes to Ensenada, I always ask her to bring me the harina from Ensenada because I feel like the ones out here just don't.
The Sonora ones are good. Oh, you know, Northgate has some really good Sonora style flour. Sonora style. You have to get Sonora style. Yeah.
Where it's
are
like
really
it
good.
almost feels like the harina is like you can actually tell it's
Yes,
harina. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like see through.
So the Sonora style.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what they call it. So you need to go. So Northgate has some.
Okay, I won't do that.
Yes. Okay. Oh, I love mayo.
Okay.
It's so good. I make like little
I found
taquitos.
the mayo, buddy. Yay!
I make like these little. My kid asked for them. There's a flour tortilla, and then I just put cream cheese on it, and I he makes like little taquitos.
Ooh.
Have you had that?
No, that sounds really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
So what do? You literally just get.
I just like roll that. I just put cream cheese and I
cheese?
just roll it to like that little taquito. And he calls them the cream cheese taquitos.
I'm gonna have to try that. For
You know what it is? It's growing up poor. You figure out all these different. I mean, I think I literally
you
had.
get the best, man.
I had like tomato and onions, like diced tomato and onions for dinner for like months because that's like the only thing my babysitter would cook.
Oh wow.
Or make, and I even cook.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, but now it's like it's so good.
I love it. I'm trying these taquitos, eh?
They're good.
I'll tag you and I'll be like, these are
Okay,
recommended.
but yeah.
A pati special.
Patty special.
I might add a little bit of jalapeno though in there.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah.
So it's like a jalapeno popper, but it's like a taquito. It's like a jalapeno popper.
Oh,
taquito
that's such a
kind
good
of thing.
idea.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, like jalapeno. Yes.
So if you have this buffet that you're gonna, mark my words, this woman's gonna make a buffet come to Orange.
It's just gonna be a bunch of like random things. And
Dude, you should do like a snacking one.
oh my gosh, that'd be so
Got
cool.
snacks buffet or something.
With the mayo station. Oh, with the different kinds of mayo.
See, what I love about this, and I hope that you feel this, and you feel it through the channel here, but it's like, I feel like what part of what you're doing is like, I do believe that you are like inspiring folks to like, you have an idea, go for it, and making it come to be. And I think that that's exciting.
You just roll with it and see what happens.
Yeah.
What's the worst that can happen? You
worst?
fail.
You fail,
Okay,
so
and?
what?
Yeah.
So many people are afraid of failure though.
Oh, no.
You're like, why?
Yeah. You know what it is? You know what it is?
What?
It's because I started from nothing. And so when you like, it's like you already been there. So if you fail, you know what it's gonna feel like. You just keep going. You know, like there's no bottom floor.
Okay, that's so funny you say that. So I went to the Hope Latina conference. Do you know this one in LA? You should definitely go next year.
Okay.
It's always like the second. You always.
Oh, I did hear about it. Yeah.
So they have it every year during Women's History Month in March. But this year the speaker was Cristela, the comedian.
Oh, I love her.
She said exactly what you're saying. I mean, not exactly, but
What
the
did she
same
say?
idea what you're saying. Where she's like, I started like she grew up poor and. She's like, what's the so having that perspective like fueled her.
Oh, that's funny.
So you guys
I'll
are
have
like,
to look it up.
Y'all should connect. Is what I'm saying. She's
It's
so
true,
funny
though.
though.
Oh, she's hilarious.
So
She
funny.
was at the Brea Improv.
Okay.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago.
I think
But-
she was in Irvine too. But
Yeah.
she was in Irvine.
But it's true though.
Yeah.
It's like when you've had nothing.
Yeah.
You know, like you know what that's gonna be like,
Yeah.
and you know how to get yourself out of there because you already did it once.
Yeah.
You can do it again.
Yeah.
So you'll be fine.
There you go, guys. So
Don't be afraid of
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid of that fall.
don't be afraid of the fall. Okay. Live your vida loca.
Yep.
You see what I did?
Definitely.
There?
There
You
we
see
go.
what you did?
Good
You
job.
see what
I'm
I
gonna
did?
take that.
Now I'm gonna set
That's
up.
mine now.
Yeah. do it. Okay. Well, thank you again for welcoming me. Oh my God, I can't even say anything. Thank you for welcoming us into your home,
Aw.
into
LMVL.club. LMVL.club.
I'm just gonna live. I just like saying living
Living
mi
vida
vida
loca.
loca.
Yeah.
Living mi vida loca.
Yes.
What other way? What other way do you want to live
There's
it?
no other way.
There's no other way.
Thank you so much for coming here and for this lovely conversation because I don't feel like I really ever stop to think about things. So
Good.
it's nice.
I'm glad that you're taking this moment to reflect. To reflect and acknowledge and be proud of yourself.
Thank
So
you.
I like to do this.
What?
You're gonna think I'm weird, but I don't know if you already think I'm weird. But I own my weirdness. But I want you to say I'm proud of Pati Cordova. Let's go. I'm just gonna give you your moment. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's do it.
I'm gonna cry. Okay,
Do it.
I am proud of Pati Cordova.